Hi, tournament parents. Huge reminder here because I think this is something I've been seeing a lot in the tournaments recently that we need to change in order to get more results more quickly. And so I have those 10 rules that I've shared in this group chat before, and I share with a lot of tournament parents. And it's the Bob Rotella rules that I really like. He's got two things on there out of the many that are very good that I think we need to keep in mind when playing tournaments, right? Number one, and this is something that I see a lot of parents do wrong and kids. You cannot play your best golf, and that's the way he says it, if you're worried about the mechanics of the golf swing. So remember, especially if you're not a golfer yourself as a parent, but even if you are, it doesn't matter, regardless of who you are, if you're a coach or a parent, you can't be changing your mechanics when you're in play. So if you are in a tournament worried about grip, like setup, takeaway, backswing, then you're not going to be able to play your best golf, right? And I always compare to great athletes like Michael Jordan and Messi and Roger Federer. They're not thinking about mechanics when they're playing. They would never be able to play at that level because you have to channel that feel and you have to be reactive and you have to be calm. And you can't do that if you're thinking about the mechanics of the swing. And so, agreed, sometimes we have swing issues. That means we need to grind harder. So, like when I caddy for a kid and they're not hitting the ball well and they're like, what do I do? I'm like, nothing here. Just do the best you can. We got to go work on the range. Like if you're not hitting it well in a tournament, that means you got to go work on the range. It doesn't mean you didn't do your grip right in the tournament. There's no place to be changing your grip. You should be playing golf when you're in a tournament. So that's number one. Number two, the score. Score does not help you score, right? And again, don't take it from me. Take it from Bob Rotella. Take it from the pros. Keeping track of all your shots, knowing what you're at, saying, hey, we just got to make this for par, does not help anybody because in golf, every shot is worth one shot. And so when we put more importance on a shot than it actually has, so we say, hey, this is a 6-footer for birdie. It's actually just a 6-footer because if the 6-footer was for birdie, par, bogey, double, or triple, it's still worth one shot on your score. So the tiniest putt to the longest drive to a drop to a hit in the water, it's all one shot. And so placing extra importance on the shot does not help you perform it. Unless your kid is some weird kid that like when you put a ton of pressure on them, they perform better. This is probably not going to help. And so I actually recommend don't worry about score. If you're the caddy, when I caddy for kids, do not show them the score. And oftentimes they know, but I never talk about it. I try to not even say it out loud. I say to the other parent, like 4 or 5. Like I don't make a big deal about it ever because I don't want them thinking about the score. I don't want them to think about how much they're over. They tend to score way better. I want them thinking about how to hit good shots, place the ball where they want to place it. That will drop the score. When you start stepping up like, hey, if I par this one, we can break 40. That's so much added pressure. It's not going to help you. Think about how well kids hit it on the range. It's because there's no pressure. There's no expectation on the shot. And so expectations are the enemy of success, both positive and negative. Like if you think you're going to hit it bad, if you think you're going to eagle the hole, just play the hole, hit the best shot you can, make a plan, visualize it, do the best you can. Try to keep kids not thinking about mechanics, not thinking about score during the tournament. Help them focus on where they want the ball to go and committing to those shots. It's going to be way more fun, way easier, and they will score better.